All right, hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, call hello, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakwadash. It's the brother Abal Gabar from the Camp Prophets in Babylon, Tampa, Florida. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone who do indeed teach well, who we learn this truth from. Peace and salutations to the elect that are scattered abroad, doing this work in truth and in sincerity, teaching the names of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, prophesying to the four winds, prophesying the destruction of Mystery Babylon the Great, prophesying against Mount Seir, all right, which is modern day America. Ex-Russian president calls nuclear apocalypse probable. Right, just came across this article, thought I'd jump into a lesson real quick. I don't really got anything written down, but we're just going to go with the spirit, so Lord willing, it's edifying to the hopeful elect. All right, we know that according to Bible prophecy, whether people hear or whether people forbear, whether you believe this or not, America will be hit with thermonuclear missiles according to the Holy Scriptures. All right, and this is end time prophecy, and it's going to create what the Bible calls a lake of fire. All right, and Russia is going to be a primary cause of this nuclear destruction. All right, we coming into a time where World War III is about to take place. Now we still got the MOTB that has to come out, but we see the crash of the dollar. We see the central bank digital currency. So these nukes is definitely going to fly soon, man. We don't got much longer here. The crash of the dollar, the crash of the economy is amongst us, man. And then after that, MOTB is made mandatory to the four corners of the earth. It's not much longer after that these nukes gonna fly, man, and people gonna melt. Right? The warning has gone out. The truth has gone out. And this ex-Russian president says nuclear apocalypse is probable. Well, guess what? It's not only probable, but there's no way around it. It's 100% going to happen. All right, in this lifetime, in this generation. All right, we watching all the prophecies of the scriptures jump off the pages, as the scriptures say in 2nd Ezra 9. For like as all thing has a beginning and the end is being made manifest, man. All right, but let me go ahead and open up with this. This is Revelation 11 and 14. It says, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Now, the word woe means great death and destruction. All right, and these three woes spoken of in the book of Revelation is talking about the three major world wars that took place. And, we're witnessing, and we're about to witness World War III. All right, the third woe comes quickly, which is the war of Armageddon, the battle of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, where the Lord is going to fight for his people and deliver his elect, all right, the Israelites, the 144,000, along with the rest of the 1/3 that believe on Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. And salvation is only for Israel, man. All right, but the second woe is past, which is World War II. That has already taken place. And behold, the third woe cometh quickly. We are in that time of the third woe. All right, the third world war. All right, but one major prophecy we got to see still is what? The Revelation 13. That's one major prophecy we got to witness. All right, and it's going to happen soon. All right, Lord willing, this year, beginning of next year, regardless of when, it's going to happen soon. And then shortly after that, as the scriptures say, the Lord's going to shorten the days. Except the days should be shortened, no flesh should be saved. The Lord is going to shorten the days, man. So look for, months, days, that we get out of here once this MOTB is made mandatory, man. We're not going to be here for much longer. After that thing is made mandatory, man, it's the final countdown, so to say. The final stretch until those nuclear missiles fly, man. And those ICBMs, they definitely gonna fly, man. And the plague is people gonna melt while they stand upon their feet. So everybody that took this truth lightly, that took Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai lightly, don't worry. The Lord got something for you, man. The Lord got something in stores for you. And it's fire. You know, the Lord flooded the earth with water during the first death, and the second death that's coming is going to be by fire. Okay, the second flood, the flood of fire this time, man. All right. So let me go ahead and go. Let's go ahead and go here. Let's go to Jeremiah 50. You know, Jeremiah 50, Jeremiah 51, Isaiah 13, Revelation. These scriptures all going to the nuclear missiles, man. 2 Peter. There's a lot of scriptures that go into the ICBMs, man. Let's go to Jeremiah. And shalom to the brothers and sisters tuning in. Shalom, shalom. Shalom 50 and verse 9. It says, "For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country." So this is what the Lord's going to do. See, the Lord's going to gather all these nations. You know, the war really is going to take place over there in the Middle East. But the end of this war is going to end with, you know, America getting utterly obliterated and burnt with fire. Okay, and the modern day Babylon is America. You see, people think that America has escaped the Bible, escaped the view of Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai and his words. Not America is all throughout the scriptures. And the prophetic event that's going to happen to America is America will be hit with thermonuclear missiles in the near future. Okay, and it's going to cause a lake of fire. People going to die by fire. All right, it says, "For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon," or America, "an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man." And these arrows spoken of by Jeremiah, they're not literal arrows. These arrows represent those ICBM missiles, those missiles, man. All right, they're going to be as of a mighty expert man. It says, "And none shall return in vain." When these missiles are shot, they ain't going to go back to the silos. They going to hit exactly where they need to hit, man. And a nuclear missile hasn't really been tested. You know, they had the atom bombs of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, but these nuclear missiles are going to outdo that times a million, man. You know? Not to mention all the ICBMs that they have stored up to shoot at America. The Revelation says 200 million, man. So it's going to be overkill, man. There's not going to be one place in America that's not going to be on fire, man, when these ICBMs get shut off. And that's the final plague. That's the final judgment. So this guy talking to the ex-Russian president, talking about nuclear apocalypse is probable. Not only is it probable, it's going to happen. All right. Let me see this. See if I can find this real quick. Bear with me. All right. Ezekiel 38. In verse 1, it says, "And the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him." And Gog and Magog is talking about Russia. All right? And we're supposed to prophesy against Russia too. It says, "And say, Thus saith Yahweh, Behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal." So, you know, Russia, they think they're going to be the next power. China thinks they're going to be the next power. But the Lord said, look, I'm against you, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. The Lord's against Russia. But he's going to use Russia to take this place out. It says, "And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet." So Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya, they're going to be joined unto Russia. Russia's going to be a guard to these smaller nations. All right? Iran, China, Ethiopia, Libya. It says Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togarmah of the north quarters and all his bands, and many people with thee. So you're going to have a lot of people join unto Russia. It says, be thou prepared, and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. So Russia's going to be a guard, it's going to be, guarding these smaller nations. These smaller nations, they're going to join unto Russia, the alliance of Russia, and ultimately come against Mystery Babylon the Great. Right, and that's what Jeremiah 50 and 51 is about. All right, the day comes that shall burn as an oven. What's that day that's going to come that's going to burn as an oven? When America is utterly destroyed with fire, man. Mystery Babylon the Great. America will be hit in the near future, man. That's the final judgment. Before the kingdom of heaven, that has to happen, man. All right, Jacob's trouble, the MOTB, the famine of hearing the words. And that final judgment is going to be what? The ICBMs, man. Now let's go to Isaiah 13. Like I said, I'm just kind of going with the spirit. I didn't have anything written down, so Lord willing, it's edifying to the hopeful elect. Bible prophecy is unfolding, man. All right, Isaiah 13 and verse 17, it says, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them. And the Medes represent the Russians, Russia, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. You ain't going to be able to buy your way out of this ass whooping. Okay, you ain't going to be able to bribe Russia with no gold and silver to say, yo, don't do this. They ain't going to regard silver, and they ain't going to regard gold. It says, their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. All right, their bows going into the nuclear missiles. It says they shall dash the young men to pieces. You got all different types of people here in America. You got men, women, children, pregnant women. These nuclear missiles, it says their eyes shall not spare children. These ICBMs aren't going to stop just because it sees a child. Just because it sees a pregnant woman. No, these ICBMs, they going to hit their mark, man. ICBMs, they ain't no respect of persons, man. Wherever they land, that's where they land. And really, it's the judgment of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, man. All right, it says in Babylon, America, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. And how was Sodom and Gomorrah overthrown? By way of fire. And what was going on in Sodom and Gomorrah? A bunch of wickedness, a bunch of unlawful sexual acts, sodomy, and that's why America is called spiritual Sodom in Egypt. This is Sodom 2.0. Sodom and Gomorrah 2.0, man. See, America didn't learn the lesson, that the Lord did to Sodom and Gomorrah. That's an example. They didn't learn from that example. So they follow in the same footsteps of Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, Babylon. And that's why this place is going to go out with fire, man. It says, it shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there, right? Because after this destruction, America is going to be 100% a desert. You're going to have land animals, lizards, snakes, serpents, birds. That's what's going to dwell here, man. It's going to be a desert. Desert animals, man. It's after this prophecy, man, America is never going to be inhabited ever again. All right? It's going to be a land of... It's going to be a monument, first and foremost, of what the Lord did to Mystery Babylon the Great. And the land itself is going to be for what? different land animals, owls, serpents. And that's why it says, but the wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and the owls shall dwell there, and the satyrs shall dance there. It says, and the wild beasts of the island shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant palaces, going into the different animals. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged. So, hey, this rulership is not going to be prolonged, man. It's coming to an end, man. America is spiraling down the drain. Very, very quickly, man. All right? And what did Yahushua himself say? When he comes, he's coming to do what? The book of Luke 12:49. This is a red letter, so Yahushua said this himself. He said, I am come to send fire on the earth. So at the second return, the second coming of Yahushua, when he comes, he's coming to send fire on the earth. He's not coming with hugs and kisses and, a box of chocolates for anybody that says they believe. He's coming to send fire on the earth, and he's coming to deliver only the elect. Not everybody on earth is going to be delivered. You're going to have more people that's going to die in that fire than that's going to be saved out of the fire. It says, I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will lie if it be already kindled? Because by the time the Lord get back, this place is already going to be up in flames. I mean, look at, France right now? Up in flames, man. Different nations around the world, up in flames, riots, protests, and all of that's coming to America. And the final plague of this place is what? That lake of fire, man. The Third World War. Let me go ahead and grab this. And all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. The Lord gonna speed the times up. The Lord ultimately gonna bring that destruction, man. I'll go ahead and I'll close it out with this. Malachi 4:1, it says, for behold, the day comes that shall burn as an oven. So this day is coming. The day that America's hit, ICBMs fly, and people going to be cast into that fire. It says, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And that's Jake too. Israelites going to be in that fire. It says, in the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. So they're going to be destroyed. And ultimately, the wicked, Esau, Edom, he going to be judged the hardest, man. Not one Edomite is going to make it out of here. Not one person of the other nations is going to make it out of here, man. The Lord was not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. That's Matthew 15:24. All right. And salvation is only for the Israelites. All right. And how we going to make it out of here is by way of the chariots, man. The so-called UFOs. That's the only way you're going to make it out of here is by going up. Getting beamed up into a chariot, man. All right. So yeah, man, just a quick lesson. Russian president calls nuclear apocalypse probable. Not only is it probable and likely, it's going to happen, and it's going to happen in the near future, man. So with that, call hello Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai Bashem Rakah Kodash. Till next time I say Shalom.